Well, apparently that tip I got was right. The office is right underneath my apartment building. And that is because of this lady right here, Shaba. She files a restraining order that I was served today for harassment just because I told her I'm pressing charges against her for lying on me, saying that I injured my child in my home. See this black eye? Well, how am I going to injure my child in my home? So me and my roommate is just going to stand over my son and punch him in his eye? She ruined my life. And I feel like they moved under my apartment building to keep an eye on things. Because they did get a warrant to come into my house. As you can see right here, they got a warrant to come in my house and seize all my property because of her lying. And the truth is, she wasn't watching my kid. Like, he got hurt. This is second time getting hurt in her care. Second time getting hurt in her care. I reported it twice to the Childcare division, hoping that would like scare her and she would pay more attention to the kids, but it didn't. My son come home with a black eye that she trying to frame me for. They broke in my home. I was in handcuffs for no reason at all. When the truth is, she was not watching my child. You see that? So how can a child, and she even told my grandfather once that he got those injuries and he had a mask on and she couldn't see it. How you gonna miss a black eye? That don't even sound right. So you think you was slick, Miss Shaba Braino Broswell. You decided to file a restraining order against me to cover yourself, but I'm still gonna press charges against you for not watching my kid and he get injured in your care. And you send the police officers to ramshack my house like it was child abuse going on in there. Y'all seen those pictures. How he gonna get them unless me and my roommate just gonna stand over my son and just punch him in the eye and scratch him on the neck? Make that sound right. But I'm coming for you, Mr. Ball. I'm pressing charges. I'm suing you. You sitting here lying on me, trying to frame me for something I didn't do. And then you gonna file this right here to cover yourself like I'm harassing you. When the only thing I said to you is I'm pressing charges against you for lying on me. For saying he was injured in my care when he was actually injured in yours. My stomach was hurting and all upset, and I get a knock on the door with a restraining order from you. So you help me out, because when I go press charges, I got your full name. I already know your address. It's 2800 Shaftsbury Street, Durham, North Carolina, 27704. I'm going to make sure they shut down both of your businesses. That Hummer you was driving around in, really, I'm pressing hard for them to see you in a jumpsuit. How dare you sit here and try to frame me for something where you were not watching my kid? And you gonna make like, I'm just gonna, me or Wade, just gonna stand over Mello and punch him in his eye and scratch on his neck. You got the office living underneath me because of you. Yeah, they probably concerned about their property getting ran up in, and I was paying attention. I was like, that tip is right. The office is living underneath me. And they doing that because of you. Because that place was empty. Won't nobody living in that place. So, you going to get sued. And when I go to this little court date of this bogus report you made, I'm going to show them everything. I'm going to show them how you tried to frame me. I'm going to show them how they broke in my house behind you. I'm going to show them how I'm in CPS because of you when it happened at your child care. I'm not only pressing charges. I'm suing. I want your job. I want your Hummer. I want your 2 businesses. with your lying behind. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You act like I'm harassing you. I called you to let you know I'm pressing charges against you for lying, and I recorded you. I'm going to let them see all that proof. I'm going to let them see all that evidence, Miss Shabba. You don't need no child care. You ain't even watching the kids there. My son came home the first time with knots on his head, and you tried to pass it off as mosquito bites. So, you going down. I got your little serving. I got your little bogus report. I got it. But you about to get sued. I'm pressing charges. And I'm filing a report against you for giving the police and CPS false information. You turned my whole world upside down for something that happened in your care. And you ain't even woman enough to admit the truth. Because you going to get flagged. I'm going to let everybody know that they don't need to send their child to your child care. So, I got your little bogus restraining order. I got your full name now because you got terrible cursive on that receipt. So, I'm pressing charges. I'm still pressing charges. You filing that report is not going to stop me from pressing charges because ain't nobody going to lie on me and make like I hurt my child or somebody else hurt my child. Or my son ain't never had these kind of marks on him ever. I'm done.